Recently I made an arrow, and as often occurs with self nocks, you can see this, one side will split off, especially if you don't have the grain oriented quite correctly. This can also, however, happen to a commercial nock. It can break on you. So I'm going to show you a quick way to make, a quick and easy way to make a replacement nock that'll actually hold up better than a self nock. So to begin with, I need to saw off to create a flat area. So let me just saw this off. Okay. Okay, saw it off with a fine tooth saw, something like a hacksaw or a coping saw. It's not exactly smooth, so I'm going to smooth the edge, but actually it doesn't matter so much that it's not smooth. That actually will give the glue something better to hold on to. All right. Now, take a piece of brown paper. Want it to be kind of thick brown paper. Grocery bags, not available in brown paper anymore, so this is a pretty sturdy shopping bag. So what I want to do is cut about an 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch piece of from this shopping bag, I cut just a little strip of brown paper here. Now, I'm using an index card here, but any soda lid or anything you have, just to put a little bit of PVC glue on. So I'm going to use just white PVC glue. Now what I want to do, now we're not gluing this paper onto the arrow yet. We're just using the dowel, of the arrow dowel, as a mandrel to shape this little bit of kind of a tube of brown paper. So like I said, I don't put any glue on the part that touches the arrow, but I'm going to put a lot of glue on the remainder. And wrap it. Okay, now take this part and wrap it. To create a tube. Okay, so now that I've got the tube, to make it somewhat weatherproof, I'm just going to coat the outside with polyvinyl glue. Get a good coating of glue, and we can add a second coating later. So, created a tube. Again, we'll just leave it here to dry, and once dried, we'll do the next step. After allowing about 15 minutes for this to dry, remember I didn't glue it to the actual arrow itself, I just glued it around the arrow. This creates this little tube here. So what I want to do is to put this tube back on and glue it, but not all the way. Maybe I want to allow about a 1/2 inch of the end here to make a little cup. If I put it on the end here, then it will slide on with this tube. So let me about 1/2 inch to remain at the end as a cup. And I can simply Okay, have about a 1/2 inch cup here at the bottom. What I want to do is fill that up with my glue. It's very slow to pour, but I want to completely fill that area up with polyvinyl glue. Okay. And now I want to let this dry. Okay. You can see at the end it's white. Okay, I have the cup at the end. The glue has solidified, so it's clear now. So I had to wait 36 hours to let it get clear. All right, now we're going to cut our slot. And remember, situate it such that it is appropriate for your arrow fletching. Okay, since I have a 2 fletch here, it's going to be parallel to my veins. So I've got 2 scraps of 2x4 here to help me cut the slot. Now, you have to use a fairly small drill bit. I'm using about a 1/16 here. If you use a larger drill bit, it will bite into the glue and it will make a mess. Okay, so you need to use a small drill bit that will drill through cleanly. To make a little pilot for it, here about 3/8 of an inch from the end, I'm going to make a little divot here with a knife for the drill bit to go into. So now that I have that, I'll drill slowly. So now that I have the hole drilled in, I'm going to cut the slot away from the hole towards the back. Be very careful with this. Take your time and don't hurt yourself. Okay, I go from both sides. Okay. Now that I've drilled through it and cut the slot out, I'm going to smooth it a bit. Okay, use the drill bit itself to try to cut a little. Okay. Now I'm going to use a needle file. Okay, this is to both smooth it for the string and to cut outward. All right. Smooth it a little bit. You could even use a chainsaw file. All right. Okay, now we have the knock, a little rough here. I'll file it off some more, but I'm anxious to test it.